Great move, Thomas Chabot scores!
He bursts over the Panther line, White to the net, shoots, and he scores!
Here's Kachuk, right in, scores! Balzer's a handoff to Balzer's, going to the net, scores!
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon, and I am your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_ for live new updates to the games and, of course, breaking news. As well, please check out our sponsor, SeatGeek.com, or download the app in the App Store and use the promo code SensTalk. Save $20 off your first purchase. Now, last night's game was between your Senators and the Vegas Golden Knights. The first time the Sens took on Marc Stone in opposing colors since the trade at the trade deadline last year. Now, going into this game, the Senators' power play was 0 for 17, good for worse in the league. The only team in the National Hockey League yet to score on the power play. They're looking to end that drought tonight. As well, to the lineup, Nick Paul and Anisimov still out, Bodker out as well. Let's get to the game. Starting net minders for Vegas, Marc-Andre Fleury. He had a bunch of beautiful stops. And for Anders Nilsson for your Ottawa Senators. Now, before we get into the game recap, if I'm a Vegas Golden Knights fan, hell of an effort by the Vegas Golden Knights. 54 shots on goal, 52 of them stopped by Anders Nilsson. Let's get to that recap. To the first period we go. 4 minutes in, the Senators press early, but the Vegas Golden Knights are pushing back. Then suddenly DeMello gives the puck over to Marc, who gives it to Riley Smith, all alone in on Nilsson. 5-0, 1-0 Vegas. Smith, his 6th of the year already. That's quite a lot of goals. And it's 1-0 from Johnny Marchessault. And Dylan DeMello, it was a turnover from Turney, bounced off DeMello, he couldn't control the puck, and it was just stripped away from him. Vegas, 1-0. Moving on, though, exactly a minute later, a nice pass from Turney, finds Chabot through a couple of bodies, toe drag past Stastny, boom, 1-1, what a rip, and what a shot by Thomas Chabot, a beautiful toe drag past Stastny, top corner on Fleury, the Sens draw even. 7 minutes later, though, Nick Holden from a pass from Marc Stone shoots at a net, deflected in by Brady Tkachuk. The Vegas Golden Knights retake the lead. It's 2-1. We go to the second period where Anders Nilsson takes over the show. In that second period, he faced 16 shots, stopped them all, keeping the Senators in this one. So many big stops, too many to count. He was by far the best player on the ice for either team last night. He's the only reason why the Senators were able to force overtime and the shootout here. As we get to the third period, where Tyler Ennis drives the net, Fleury makes a stop, the rebound, Pajot puts it past Fleury. The Senators draw even again early in the third period. Pajot, 2nd of the year from Tyler Ennis, and Connor Brown, his 5th point in 6 games. Ottawa draws even with Vegas. We go to overtime. The shots going into overtime are 45 to 32. Ottawa is getting outshot heavily, and Anders Nilsson is keeping the Sens in it. We go to the overtime period now where the Senators dominate the overtime, and Fleury makes 4 10-bell stops, game-saving stops, to keep the Senators from winning this game. One was an absolute robbery stretch stop on Connor Brown, another one on Vladislav Nemestikov, and another one on Brady. He was all over the ice. The Senators just couldn't score. The power play got so many shots, lots of opportunities. Fleury was a brick wall. On the other end for Ottawa, Anders Nilsson was stopping everything in sight. He faced 54 shots. He had 52 saves, one away from tying Robin Lehner for the franchise lead in a game. So we had a fantastic game, and because both goalies were playing really well, we head to the shootout. To the first round we go. It's Bobby Ryan for the Senators. He misses. Brendan Perry in for Vegas. He puts it in, a nice move. Going to the second round, Vladislav Nemestikov undresses Fleury, and then Marc Stone is barely stopped by Anders Nilsson. Now to the third round we go. Duclair misses, so Riley Smith with a chance to win it. He does not. We go to round 4, where Tyler Ennis, surprisingly, with already his first point as a Senator tonight, he's looking to get his first shootout goal for the Senators, and he does. What a move, backhand forehand on Marc-Andre Fleury, and all Nilsson needs to do is stop the door here, and the Sens steal 2 points from Vegas thanks to Nilsson, but Theodore comes in and rips it right by him. A nice little move, and it's 2 going to the 5th now, where Brady Tkachuk with his first ever career NHL shootout attempt. He's stopped, misses high, Marchessault in alone, and he buries it. 5-hole. Vegas wins this one 3-2. One of the most entertaining games the Sens have played. The Sens have had some really entertaining games. They've played well with the teams that are 1,000 times better than them, and this is another example of how well they've been playing, minus defensively. Offensively, they were good. final shots in goal to show how dominating the Vegas Golden Knights performance was. First, second, third period. So Vegas 16 shots in 20, and then for a total of 54 with 2 in overtime. Ottawa 39 had a good offensive showing as well. 5 or 6 shots on a power play too. 13 in the first, 11 in the second. 10 in the third, 5 in overtime, 39 the total. They were fantastic, but Vegas and Fleury just got the edge, but Nilsson kept the Sens in it and gave them a point. The face-offs was 40-38 in favor of Vegas. Power plays, Vegas scored to make it 1-for-3. Ottawa continues their drought. They're 0-for-21 to start the year. 0-for-4 tonight. Hits for 42-34 in favor of the Senators. And wow, Reeves and Scott Sabourin got into a tilt, and Reeves absolutely laid it on Scott Sabourin, looking calm as hell. Props to Scott Sabourin, though, fighting a guy like that, because that guy is the best at it in the league. Shots, like I said, 54-39. So the third star of the game, surprisingly, they didn't add Nilsson to this. Nick Holden with a goal. Second star, Riley Smith with a goal. And the first star, Jonathan Marc, so with an assist. That is just awful. The 3 stars should be Nilsson first, Fleury second, and Marchessault third or something. That's bizarre, but anyway, it's not the point. Let's get to the Sens Talk Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans, now. So at 1:04 a.m. last night, I tweeted this out. Got 120 votes so far. I wrote, the Sens lost 3-2 in an incredible game. It really was. Hell of an effort by the Senators and a great effort by the Vegas Golden Knights. Who was the Sens Talk Star of the Night? Voted by you, the fans. Hint, I wrote, it's Anders Nilsson, and we're going to get to that in a second. Tied for third with 0% of the vote, Connor Brown and Jean-Gabriel Pageau. Pageau had a really good game. Connor Brown, 5 points in 6 games. It's a nice little streak he's having. I wanted to include Colin White here too. He had a fantastic game, winning a good amount of faceoff draws. Turney was spectacular too. But the second star was out of this world tonight. He would be the first star normally, but the first star, had an exceptional night. So the second star, Thomas Chabot, 70% of the vote, with that beautiful goal for his first of the year. First goal the Sens defense have scored this year too. A beautiful goal, a great effort by him. He got injured, but he was okay. He finished the game. And the Sens lose 3-2, but Chabot was a key factor in getting them to that shootout. The key factor, though, was Anders Nilsson. 83% of the vote. He is the Sens Talk Star of the Night. No doubt about it. 52 stops on 54 shots. He was an animal tonight. His save percentage was .963. His record now is 0-1-1 on the season, but hell of an effort by Anders Nilsson. The Sens lose it 3-2, but Nilsson plays potentially the best game of his NHL career. Now, the next Sens game is on Saturday night against the Arizona Coyotes at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So I'll see you then when the Sens take on Coyotes at 7. So thank you for watching. Please follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_ for the updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please like us on Facebook at SensTalk. Add our service circles on Google Plus SensTalk. Click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video. Share the video, whatever share cool stuff. Please please check our website, SensTalkCentral.com. We update that every single day. And of course, please check out our sponsor, SeatGeek.com, or download the app on the App Store. The links are in the description below. So thank you for watching. The Vegas Golden Knights, hell of an effort. 3-2 shootout win. Anders Nilsson, the Senators fall, but a great fight for them too. I'll see you Saturday night when the Sens take on the Coyotes. I'll see you then. Go Sens go.